Hey guys, welcome back to Laszlo's Vintage BBG. We're back on the late 57, early 58 lowlight Ghia. This purple paint is just not me. I'm going to try to use the easy off oven cleaner method, which is spray it on there, wait a few minutes, wipe it off, rinse it off, and see what happens. I did start on the back just to get used to how it is. It's weird how it works. Obviously, where there's more sunlight, it cooks it up faster. Where there's a little bit more shade, it's a little bit slower. If you are going to use this method, please wear gloves. Probably should even wear a mask or something like that. It is a little bit of work, so just get ready. Hope you like this video once again. Try to take this off, so I'll show you step by step. I got the easy off oven cleaner. Went and bought a case of it. It's pretty simple. When you spray it, you just spray it on any surface. What I do is spray it a little bit to let it bubble up and just do that over and over and over. Obviously, I don't want any of this purple or blue or whatever this is, so I'm going to spray it all over that. Underneath this paint, we don't know what we got. I've done some stuff on the back where there's black underneath, there's blue underneath, there's a teal, like a nice teal yellow underneath. I have learned a couple methods of what has worked for me, and I'm going to try that again. Some people will take everything off. I'm not to that stage of doing that. Also, too, if you like these videos, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Having some fun, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to concentrate mostly on this front fender and do the fender up to the hood on the driver's side first. See how that goes. And then after that, I'll continue over to the rest of the car. Just keep on going, one piece at a time. So running out, so off to my next can. I'm gonna do 2 stages because I've already done part of the back. So I'm gonna start this one, then go to the driver's door, which will make almost this whole side already done and the back. And then I'll start scrubbing it down. You have to give it anywhere from 2 minutes to 10 minutes. You can sort of look at it, how it's sort of caked on. It sort of does that. So add a little bit more where I've missed some spots. To get this fully done, obviously I'm going to take off the bumper and stuff eventually, but for right now, just going to do it this way. Like I said before, I wouldn't recommend spraying the whole car down and leaving because you'll end up with bare metal spots. The only reason why I'm doing this door and this at the same time is because I have so I can already start to see it that it's starting to bulge up a little bit. So I'm going to give it a quick little test. So there's a few ways I've been doing it, which is with a razor blade, but instead of digging into it, I'm actually just using it to peel off. So in a motion like this, and it doesn't seem to take too much off, but you can see it already went down to bare. You can see that it's almost there. It's not quite there yet, but it's close. So I'm going to skip this part and go straight to this now that it's starting to heat up a little bit. What I like about this is you can take a little bit off at a time. All right. I think we're getting close. As you can see right here, the yellow is just coming right through. That's one of the colors I noticed that is below this. So I'm going to try to get down to that because that's a pretty decent color. I would love to get down to the black beneath it, but going that far, you have a risk that you might actually get past that. So you don't want to do that. That's my little scraper. Razor blades, just be careful. They break easy. So you do have to be careful with that. It is a process for sure. So in the shade over here, I can notice already it's not as strong as it is up here in the sun. This part is actually already starting to dry on the car. So I'm gonna have to hurry up over here. Also gonna try to switch to this, see what happens. It's actually doing pretty good too. Like I said, sometimes you gotta go over it a few times. And are you gonna create scratches in the paint? Yes. Are you gonna create brown spots? Yes. But it's all in part of it. This is how it goes. You can do a little bit at a time. You can do a lot at a time. I chose to do a lot at a time. So this is where the black is. That's down here. So I want to be extra careful because that's like the original black coming through. So I'm definitely going to try to save as much of that as I can. Like I said, I'm going to have to go over this a few times. This is not just a one-time deal. And if you're wondering why you might be seeing a hose, because you have to spread this off, because if you don't soak it off and if you don't spray it off, it'll go right through your paint all the way down to bare metal. So you really have to watch it. Also, what you can do, what I've noticed that works good too, is just by wetting it with some water, like so. From different angles, makes a big difference. It'll actually start taking off some of the paint. So what I'm gonna do is just give it a nice little spray down, get it all wet again. With this, you can go with, a hard green abrasive. You could wet sand it. You could do so many different things, but I didn't want to go that way. I just want to try to take it easy. Don't waste water. Turn it off. So you can see right here, yellow's coming through. Not too much on the fender, not too much over here, but gonna go through and see if we can get some more of this to come off. Since it's still a little damp and still on there a little bit, it's actually still manageable to take a lot of stuff off. And so you can see as I'm at a little bit, and what I like to do is give it a once over all over the place, wherever you are scrubbing, because it'll take a lot of stuff that's just loose. As you can see on here, it's making a nice little pattern. But where you see the color you like, be very careful. Don't keep going over that. Otherwise, you're going to end up down to bare metal. And then you're in trouble. I'm done with this. I'm going to give it a nice little spray down and see where we're at. And then, like I said, I'm probably going to have to go back over it a couple times, which is fine. I was ready for that. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. It's going to take me a while. I'm not going to waste your guys' time with watching me do this every time. It'll be here forever. All right. Looks like that's going to be it for today. I got a rag. Oh, there it is. So, guys, that's about it for today. I'm going to do a quick walk around so you guys can see it. So, coming up here, you can see this nice color. I'm going to try to get down to mostly that. Up and around, I actually don't mind those two mixed together. As you can see, they actually come out pretty decent. The door, didn't do really too much on the door yet, but did start. Now this is where I started earlier. You can see trial and error on this. There's definitely a couple wear through spots, which is okay. I actually don't mind the mixed pattern. A lot of these, they're not all the way through. This is just brown or black. This car was originally black underneath. I was hoping there was more black underneath it, to be honest with you, because that's what I wanted to do, was to make it a pretty awesome black car. I found some really nice black down here, but that's about it. You can tell there was some damage here, some bondos in here and stuff, but I mean, overall, I think it's coming together pretty awesome. I think it's going to be a nice patina ride here pretty soon. Well, that's it for today. Once again, if you like what you're seeing, even if you don't, how about just doing a like for me and subscribe? Thank you for watching Laszlo's Vintage BBG. Catch me on Instagram, on Lazilla, or on Facebook. See you guys next time with hopefully the finish of the 58 Ghia lowlight.